Woodland Hills, a peaceful neighborhood in the San Fernando Valley, strikes the perfect balance between nature and convenience. With its scenic location near the Santa Monica Mountains, it's a great spot for those who love the outdoors but still want easy access to the city life. The area is known for its top-rated schools, making it ideal for families, and it's filled with parks, shopping centers, and restaurants that cater to all lifestyles. Plus, it's just a short drive from the beach and major LA hotspots right off the 101. Freeway, that is, if you're not from here. So whether you're looking for a quiet, family-friendly community or a place with modern conveniences, Woodland Hills does offer the best of both worlds, and today in this video I'm going to talk about the 5 reasons why you should move to or live in Woodland Hills. Also, if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Darren Kriz. I have a real estate sales and marketing team. We help clients buy, sell, and invest in property every single day in the greater Los Angeles area and the SoCal region. So if you have any questions whatsoever about real estate, feel free to reach out, contact us down below. But let's get started right into this video about Woodland Hills. Okay, number 1 on this list is the access to nature. Woodland Hills sits on the doorstep of the Santa Monica Mountains, which separates it from the west side of Los Angeles, the LA Basin, Malibu, and the Pacific Ocean. The prime location provides an unparalleled access to nature, making it perfect for outdoor enthusiasts. The Topanga State Park covers 11,000 acres right there off Woodland Hills and features more than 36 miles of hiking trails. The Los Leones Trail, which is technically right between Woodland Hills and the Palisades, probably has some of the best Pacific Ocean views that you'll ever see. I didn't believe it until I actually experienced this hike for myself, and once you get to the top there, you can see the vast Pacific Ocean like never before, not even kidding. Other outdoor escapes and parks do include Serrania Park, Warner Ranch Park, with shaded walking trails for family-friendly picnic spots. Then you've got Lake Balboa Park, which is just a short drive away. There are a few golf courses there, Encino, Balboa, and Woodley. There are places where you can see ducks and feed them. I don't know if you're allowed to feed them, but when I was younger, that's what I would do. I would throw bread out to the ducks, and it was just a great day to experience with your family. There's also paddle boating, bike rentals, cherry blossom gardens, and just a variety of outdoor activities around that park. So if you live in Woodland Hills, you can start off your morning with a hike, just experience nature, go to the Topanga Lookout, which you can see incredible views of the valley as well. Some people go all the way to the Topanga Lookout from all over the Los Angeles County or beyond because of how cool it looks with all of the artwork there, and then the views of the valley are almost just about endless. But that was number 1, the access to nature, which is rare, especially if you're living in a big city. So let's go on to number 2, and that is high-quality schools. Education is one of the strongest draws for families to Woodland Hills because of the top-performing schools in the LA Unified School District. There are numerous private and charter options. One of them is El Camino Real High School, which consistently ranks amongst the top high schools in the state. For younger students, there's Woodland Hills Charter Academy. That offers a strong foundation in academics and social development with a variety of extracurricular activities. And if you want your students into a private high school, you have Chaminade College Preparatory, technically up in West Hills, known for its education and definitely its athletics. There's also Louisville High School just south of Ventura Boulevard, and that is an all-girls Catholic school. And they offer a nurturing environment with a focus in leadership, academic excellence, and personal growth. So the presence of these high-quality high schools is definitely a key factor to many families, and I do get clients all the time asking me what are the best areas and neighborhoods for schools, because that's something you're going to want to keep in the back of your mind when you're moving somewhere, especially if you're thinking about settling down for the long run and raising a family in whatever location you end up deciding. So schools is definitely a big one in Woodland Hills. Probably if you're looking somewhere in the valley to move to, that is number 1. But let's go on to number 3, and that is the proximity to major freeways. And in general, the location of Woodland Hills is one of the best in the valley because you are just next to the 101 freeway, where you can get to the Ventura County very easy, you can get to Hollywood very easy, you can get to downtown LA, as well as the beach. You just take Topanga all the way down to the Pacific Ocean. You're right in Malibu, you're right in the Palisades in Santa Monica. And Woodland Hills is a great commuting city because when you hop on the 101, you are 10, 15 minutes away, depending on traffic, obviously, from the major studios of Burbank and Universal City. And then additionally, the 405 freeway is just a short drive, providing access down to the west side. You just hop on the 101, get to the 405, even though, being transparent, that is probably the most congested intersection in the country, potentially. But don't let that scare you, because it is not always that bad, and you do get used to it. Ask any local. But if you don't need to commute all the way into the city, going to Santa Monica, downtown, Hollywood, if that's not your vibe and you just want the low-key, chill lifestyle of the Ventura County, there's a lot to do over there. They have some of the best beaches in Ventura. Just go north on the 101 and there's a lot less traffic heading that way to the Ventura County. And you're also right next to Calabasas. You can walk to Calabasas from anywhere in Woodland Hills. So just in general, its proximity and location overall is for sure a 10 out of 10. But let's move on to the next one, and that is great shopping and dining. So Woodland Hills has definitely become a premier destination for shopping and dining because of the Westfield Topanga Mall and the Village, and the newly opened Social, where there is an abundance of options when it comes to food. The Westfield Topanga Mall also does have a lot of high-end shops such as Louis Vuitton, Tiffany & Co., Neiman Marcus, you name it. There's your classic Nordstrom's, Macy's, there's a Costco right at the Village. And speaking of the Village, that's just become a social hub for Woodland Hills in general. That's where a lot of people are gonna be spending their weekends with their families, with their kids, just hanging out. There's outdoor fire pits. There are just casual bars around there. Then you have your upscale restaurants like Joey's and Fleming's. And because it is an open air outdoor mall, it's just a great place to get some steps in, especially at night. And aside from that, Woodland Hills really just does have everything that you would want in food, dining, shopping, etc. There's a large Whole Foods there. There's an Amazon Fresh there. There are great sushi spots, great Italian restaurants, Maggiano's, and just a blend of retail and dining options means that residents can enjoy world-class shopping and dining without needing to even leave their own neighborhood. You can just walk there from just about every part of Woodland Hills, enhancing the area's overall quality of life, because if I'm moving to any city, I'm gonna need a Whole Foods, a restaurant, a nice local bar, just everything within my vicinity so that you can live an overall balanced lifestyle. But let's move on to number 5. Number 5, I'm just gonna lump in a few different ones here, kind of like a bonus. But we're gonna start with a quiet suburban vibe, as well as a safe, family-friendly oriented neighborhood, because that is what the reputation of Woodland Hills is. Even though there are a lot of nicer, high-end luxury apartment buildings that have been being built, such as the Q on Topanga, the Q Varial, the Q DeSoto, those are high-end luxury apartments where a lot of young professional adults have been moving. But it is definitely one of the safest neighborhoods and areas in the valley when it comes to crime, because of its overall laid-back residential atmosphere that really just offers a peaceful retreat when in comparison to other urban areas. I do think Woodland Hills is a hidden gem for people moving to LA. Normally, people would come and settle down in Studio City, even go to Hollywood, or start off in Santa Monica right away. But if you do want to save a little bit of money or maybe buy a house somewhere, Woodland Hills is a great place and a good option to take a look at. And I didn't even want to talk about the weather, because why talk about the weather in Southern California when it's going to be great all the time? Even though Woodland Hills does get hot in the summers, and so does the rest of the valley. It's going to be 100 every now and then for maybe 2 months, but the rest of the year is pretty solid. It does get a little bit windy in the wintertime, but if you've lived anywhere else in the country, it's definitely nothing too crazy. But all right, let me know what you thought of this list. Those are 5 reasons of why you should move to or live in Woodland Hills. I'm personally a huge fan of Woodland Hills. I did grow up in the valley myself. If you have any questions about Woodland Hills or another neighborhood in Los Angeles in general, feel free to reach out. As I said in the beginning, my name is Darren Kriz. I have a real estate marketing and sales team out here. We help clients buy, sell, and invest in property every single day. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, shoot us an email or a text. We are happy to guide you in the right direction when it comes to buying, selling, renting, investing in real estate, or you just have a general question overall about the Los Angeles area. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Click on another video on my channel to continue watching informational videos about Los Angeles neighborhoods, new construction builds, hidden gems, everything in between. Appreciate you guys for always watching. We'll see you on the next one.